proud of this team's effort, and I'm very proud of the resiliency and how they fought for their head coach.
Let's say what you haven't said out loud. You believe they win this thing if Lagway doesn't go?
I don't know if they win this thing or not. I would like
they
to see it
absolutely
play out.
could have won this game.
He's trying to bait you.
No, I mean, look, I'll say I would have certainly thought Florida would win this with Lagway.
I'll tell you this, it was totally different when Lagway went out. And I think Lagway gives you something that none of the other quarterbacks on Florida's roster do. It's a shame to see him go out that way. Now teams are going to have to prepare differently than they would have for Lagway.
All right, just getting going on SEC football final. You didn't take that bait. I didn't want to offend the Georgia people.
No, I've already offended the A&M fans. Kyle Field's awesome.
And LSU fans, but that's okay. Who's counting? Diego Pavia, 2-0 coming into this day against Hugh Freeze coached football teams. Wait till you see how he made it 3-0 in a record-setting performance. Multiple ones for Hottie Toddy in the land of the Woo Pig. It's final.
SEC Football Final is presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods and outdoor retailer of the SEC.
On a tense Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Holy smokes, State 1 and the fans are going wild. Deputy Urias, quick, call for backup.
Backup?
Yes, Deputy Quinn Urias.
We don't need any backup. I got this.
Call backup.
I'm sorry, did you say you wanted a Dr. Pepper?
I said backup.
Look, we don't need any backup, even if he has great hair and famous relatives.
I think we're talking about two different things here.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
You know I made it to the playoff.
Without any backup. I get it.
Get ready for the American Kennel Club on ESPN, the ultimate series for all dog lovers. From heart-pounding agility trials to lightning-fast races, AKC on ESPN brings you the best of the best in dog sports. Join us all year long as we follow the journey of these incredible dogs and their dedicated handlers. Tune in to AKC on ESPN all year long and be a part of the greatest dog sports series on television.
Grandpa and I used to work on this together. I've never seen a man love something so much. And when I'm gone, I want you to have it. Seriously?
Doesn't count. What you need is a will. Luckily, Trust and Will makes it easy. For as low as $199, you can quickly create a state-specific, legally valid document that actually counts. 10 and 2, boss. Start your will at trustandwill.com and make it count.
There's something special about this time of year. It's fun. And it all starts here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
The Daymaker Pant by Public Rec. More comfortable than jeans, more stylish than sweats. With the Daymakers, you can choose your waist and length sizes to guarantee a perfect fit. Now comfort looks good.
Welcome back to SEC Football Final, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Ole Miss visiting Arkansas, two dangerous players when you look at the teams offensively and the individuals leading those offenses, Jackson Dart and Taylon Green. Dart just picked up where he left off, honestly. And he didn't have Trey Harris, his top receiver, in this game either, but he did have a tight end by the name of Daquan Wright, who makes a great catch at the one, and then Ulysses Bentley, the fourth, into the end zone. Actually, not in the end zone. He turned it over on downs, and Jackson Dart's not thrilled with it.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Jackson.
We didn't show the defense bail him out right there, by the way.
Well,
that's how those 7 points got there.
Oh, now Taylon Green is off and running. Now he gets dragged down from behind. Ball comes loose. Don't worry about that. But worry about the fact that Taylon Green was injured on the play. He did return later, but didn't stay long. All right, so now they're down to their backup. Meanwhile, Jackson Dart overthrows his intended receiver. Lane Kiffin ends up with it, fires the football over the ref's head. He's all mad. Everybody's mad.
He still got it, though. Former quarterback.
Fine.
Second quarter, Dart to the aforementioned
Daquan Wright, former Virginia Tech player, came over in the transfer portal. Had a breakout game last week, then 9 for 99 today.
Now we get going here. Oh, that dime from Dart to Jordan Watkins, who was just getting started, 66 yards. They were blasting. That was 62, I should say. Oh, here's the 66, as they were just blasting the Hogs at home.
Yeah, 62, 66. Watkins kept getting behind these defensive backs, and I know Travis Williams is pulling his hair out.
And Dari, the thing you're seeing here is Jordan Watkins playing outside a little more with no Trey Harris, as you mentioned. He's had to kind of take over that role, even though he's typically an inside guy, just showing the versatility and the ability to pick up the slack in Harris's stead.
Dart threw for 321 in the first half, and it just kept going. Watkins again. That is
1, 2, 3.
This will be 4. Yes, 4 for Watkins. Now the school record is
1 for the thumb.
Yeah, the school record's coming, folks, and it's number 5.
SEC record,
it's
bro.
behind everyone. He's tied for an SEC record for 5 in a game. Sets a school record.
Who did he tie, Dari?
Jalen Hyatt, Devontae Smith.
There you go.
Yep.
Good memory.
Jordan Watkins, the 254 receiving.
Watch this celebration. Watch
is a school record.
I think they're on fire. Is that what it is?
You can't put them out, man. You can't put them out. Jackson Dart, by the way, throws for 515. That's a school record. 6 passing touchdowns. Ties an Ole Miss record. 63-21. Lane Kiffin happy with everything about this football team.
I told them I'm just excited that I see them play like they can play, you know, as a team, even without some players, to come on the road and win by over 30 here. Again, they just showed the second half of last week and then today how good they can really be. I think it just says what we talked about last night with them, like, hey, stop making the mistakes so you can show the country like that you're one of the best teams in the country, because you really are when you play well. And again, we're 2 plays, not miracle plays. We're 2 very normal plays away from being undefeated in whatever the 1, 2, or 3 team in the country. So it's neat to see them play like this.
Yeah, this was, we talked, I think, ad nauseum over the last few weeks. Where's the offense in conference play? 24 points a game in conference play. Boy, it feels like this is that team we all thought it was going to be at the beginning of the season, the kind of team that gets into a playoff and competes for a championship.
I felt like that Ole Miss, outside of maybe Missouri, has been the most frustrating, unfulfilling team. And a lot of it has to do with what we expected from them in the preseason. But they lit it up against non-conference opponents, and then once they stepped into the league, really haven't played to the level of their expectation. It started with the offensive line. Today, the offensive line did a great job, didn't allow a single sack. Only a couple pressures of Jackson Dart, which allowed him to hit those explosive pass plays. 12 of them for over 15 yards today. So it looked a lot more like that Ole Miss offense we've come to expect. The one thing, B-Dub, I want to see them still run the ball better. They didn't run it great today, and Henry Parrish goes out with that injury. So hopefully Ulysses Bentley and the rest of those backs can pick up the slack going forward.
Why they need to run the ball? They're throwing the ball for 550 yards. A statement game for sure for this